Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I welcome you all to your social studies class. Today we are going to learn our first chapter, and the name of this chapter is Earth as a Planet. Let's see what we are going to learn today. Okay, so you can see it here, universe and its components. So the first question is, do you know what does component means? Component means piece or part. So we are going to study that what are the parts of the universe. Okay, there are so many theories that how the universe was started, but the most known one is the Big Bang theory. Okay, the Big Bang theory, in other words, a great explosion 15 to 20 billion years ago. Okay, a massive explosion took place 15 to 20 billion years ago when nothing existing. Okay, it created a gigantic cloud of dust and gases which was super hot, and it began to grow and grow at such a tremendous speed, suffering in temperature changes along the way. At this stage, our universe began to form. So, the universe, what is the universe? Universe is the combination of the billions of galaxies comprised of matter. Milky Way galaxy is one of these, and it is a collection of the billions of the stars and gases and clouds of dust. Okay, now let's see what is solar system. Solar system is also the result of this big explosion or a big bang. So according to the astronomers, sun is one of the billions of the stars of the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, there are 8 planets. Can you count in this third picture? There are 8 planets which are revolving around the sun. This whole system is called solar system. The 8 planets which are revolving around the sun, this whole system is making our solar system. And if you can see this this third picture, okay, 1, 2 and 3, can you see here that Earth is on the third number? Earth is different from other planets. Okay, third planet in the solar system, which is receiving enough amount of sunlight, which is very important for the life which is existing on this Earth. So Earth is the part of our solar system. Okay, I'll repeat it again for you. It is the part of our solar system. It is the third planet. Okay, so now let's move to the other slide. Okay, so let's see how big is the planet Earth. Now we are going to discuss what is the size of the Earth. If you cut the Earth along the equator into 2 equal halves, so the distance from the one end to the other, it will be about 12,750 kilometers. Okay, this is called the diameter of the Earth. And if you move along the equator and you take a complete round, so this distance will be around about 40,000 kilometers, which is called the circumference of the Earth. Okay, like if we were to start at the equator and go around the Earth, equatorial diameter is 12,750 and the circumference of the Earth is 40,000 kilometers. The total area of the surface of the Earth is 510 million square kilometer. Look at this first picture. Here is the circumference of the Earth. They have mentioned it here. The diameter of the Earth. Okay, and this is the shape. This is the size or the shape of the Earth. Okay, now we are going to discuss a very interesting thing, and I hope you will understand it. Like the other planets of the solar system, our Earth is also moving, and Earth moves in 2 ways. First one is called rotation, and the second one is called revolution. Okay, in this Okay, so the first topic is the rotation of the earth. So now we are going to understand what rotation is. Rotation is the movement of the earth on its own axis. Okay, I'll repeat it again for you. Rotation is the movement of the earth on its own axis. Rotate means to turn. So the earth turns slightly inclined on inclined imaginary lines, okay, which joins the two poles and call axis. Okay, now you're going to tell me, do you know how long it takes to make, like how long it takes to make complete a turn? It takes 24 hours. One day is equal to 12 hours plus one night equal to 12 hours, which makes 24 hours. So we can say that rotation causes day and night. Okay? Rotation causes day and night. This movement is from west to east. The speed of this movement, the rotation speed is 1700 kilometer per hour, and Earth takes a complete rotation around its axis in 24 hours. And so rotation causes day and night. Interesting, right? Okay, look at this picture carefully, and you can see it here that how is the length of the days and night is described here in this picture. The sunlight, okay, which is responsible for the day and the light. The changes in the day and the light is because of the movement of the earth, and which is called rotation. Now the second moment, okay, now let's see the moment of the revolution. Okay, what is the meaning of revolution? What does it mean? How does it work? Okay, as you can see in the picture, the second one, okay, I'm talking about the second one. If you can see in the picture that earth moves around the sun in an elliptical orbit. In simple words, the orbit in which the earth revolves is oval in the shape. Okay, so in fact, it is the journey, be careful. In fact, it is the journey the earth makes around the sun. Okay, it is the journey the earth makes around the sun. Okay, do you know how long it takes the earth to complete revolution around the sun? Well, 365 days and 6 hours, exactly 1 year. Okay, it is equal to 1 year. And this the moment of this revolution is anti-clockwise. The speed is 107,000 kilometer per hour. And the other interesting thing is that because of this revolution, the seasons change. This revolution makes spring, which is full of flowers, hot summer, autumn, when the leaves fall from the trees, you know it very well, and the cold and the frosty winter. So let's remember, I'll repeat the two kinds of moments for you again. One is rotation, which is the earth's turning around itself, causing day and night, which takes exactly 24 hours, okay, which is equal to 1 day. Second is a revolution, which is earth traveling around the sun, which takes 365 days and causes the seasons. So I hope now you know the movement of the earth. And these seasonal changes, these seasonal variation, look at this picture. Yes, we can see it here. On 21st June, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. Okay, so and the southern hemisphere is away from the sun, and the result of this thing is that summer in the northern hemisphere and winter in the southern hemisphere. Okay, on 22nd December, the southern hemisphere is tilted toward the sun, and the result is that it is summer in the southern hemisphere, and northern hemisphere is away from the sun, so it is winter in the northern hemisphere. On March 21st and September 22, neither of the two hemispheres is tilted toward the sun, so the result is that the season is neither too hot or too cold. Okay, dear students, the next topic is eclipses, solar and lunar eclipses. There are two types of eclipses. One is solar eclipse and the other one is lunar eclipse. Okay, do you know what an eclipse is? I mean, what is the meaning of eclipse? It occurs when an astronomical object is temporarily obscured. Okay, so sometimes the earth is placed between the sun and the moon, and the other time the moon is situated between the earth and the sun. These are eclipses. Let's investigate it in a better way. Okay, so you can see it here that sometime the moon comes between the sun and the earth and casts a shadow on the earth. Okay, so this is called solar eclipse. Sun cannot be completely you cannot see it completely or partially from the earth. So this is called solar eclipse. And what is lunar eclipse? When the earth is situated between the moon and the sun, making the earth blocking the sun rays, which shines the moon, so creating a shadow. The color of the moon is reddish in that time. Okay, dear kids, now here is an activity for you to understand these eclipses in a better way. So, I want you to take the help of your parents or your elder siblings. So, light a bulb and watch it with one eye closed. Now, take a coin in your hand and bring it near the eye in such a way that the coin comes between the eye and the bulb. So, what will you see? You're going to answer me, okay? Is the bulb being seen? The first question is. The second one is the light of the bulb falling on your eye? So, solar and lunar eclipses occur in the same way. I hope you will enjoy this activity. Okay, now our last topic is the continents and the ocean. So, what is the meaning of the continent? Continent is the land portion. Okay, the land portion is comprised of 7 large masses, and these large masses are called continents. Okay, the land portion, the big masses of land, these are called continents. Okay, so the first continent is Asia. It is the largest continent. Okay, and I would like you people to take the globe while reading this chapter or this continent ocean, and then you will be able to understand in a better way. Okay, take a globe and try to find out the continents and the ocean there. So Asia is the largest continent. Can you see it in the globe? And it in its east lies the Pacific Ocean. Okay, the second one is Africa. It is the second largest continent. In its east lies the Indian Ocean, and in the west is Atlantic Ocean, in the north Mediterranean Sea, and south Southern Ocean. And then the North America, it is the third largest continent. South America is the fourth largest continent. Antarctica, which is the fifth largest continent, and it is situated around the South Pole. So there is extreme cold climate there. Okay, so it is the only uninhabited continent in out of these 7 large masses. Then the sixth one is Europe. Okay, it is the sixth largest continent. In its east lies Asia, in the west Atlantic Ocean, north Northern Ocean, and south is the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, the smallest continent is called Australia, and in its east and north lies the Pacific Ocean in the west, and south lies the Indian Ocean. Okay, and then oceans. Now we are going to discuss oceans. So, what is the meaning of the ocean? A huge mass of water is called ocean, and a huge mass of, remember one thing, huge mass of land is called continent, and huge mass of water is called ocean. So there are 5 oceans in the world. Okay, so the first one is the Pacific one. It is the largest ocean. Pacific is the largest ocean. and in its east are the continents of North and South America, and the west are Asia and Australia. Atlantic Ocean is the second largest one. Indian Ocean is the third largest ocean. Southern Ocean is the fourth one, and it is situated around the South Pole. It is extremely cold. Southern Ocean is extremely cold. The Northern Ocean, the fifth one, is it is the smallest ocean, and it is situated around the North Pole, so it is also very extreme cold there. Okay, so this is the end of our first chapter. Inshallah, I will see you people in the second chapter. We are going to discuss so many interesting things, and we will learn so many interesting geography in your second chapter. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz.